Now I'm going to show you how easy it is to add a property on our AQRE Home platform. There are several different places on the site that you can do this. We have Add Listing in the top right here, which will bring you to the Property Add page. You can also hover over your username and click Submit Property. Additionally, if you are at your dashboard screen, you can click Submit New Property here or Add Listing here. So anywhere you see one of these indicators on the site, you can click it and it will bring you to the page to go ahead and add your property. Now when you are at the Property Add page, there are two different ways that you can do it. You can either, the recommended way to be, fill out the information and go step by step by clicking this next button. This ensures that you're capturing all of the relevant information about your property and you're not missing anything. However, if you've done this a lot and you're very familiar with the property add process, you can click Show All and it will extend all these down the screen and you will no longer need to click Next. It will make it a little bit faster, but again, it's not recommended because you're prone to missing some things if you do it that way. Now, the very first thing that you're going to want to do is add a property title for your property. Some people like to use just the address. I do not recommend this only because this is kind of your first impression of the property. The user is going to see the picture, the price, and the property title. So you want to try to use some value add words, something that's going to catch their attention and make them want to learn more about the property. Now we move on to the description. Similar to the title, you're going to want to use some value adding words like luxurious or cozy, spacious, things that are going to pique the reader's imagination and have them a little bit more intrigued to read more. Another very important component to the description is to add any key features that are going to make your property unique and stand out. It could be something as simple as air conditioning, it could be a wraparound deck, a heated pool, a fenced-in yard. Whatever it is you feel is going to make your property unique and give it a little bit more added value other than just, it's got a kitchen and the square footage. You want to really bring out that value for the reader. For the sake of this video, to keep things moving, I'm going to keep my description very short and sweet. Again, the description can be as long or short as you want it, and once you have completed that, you're going to go ahead and click Next. This will bring you to location. Now when you get to the location page, you're going to want to add the address here and also add it for the map so that we can pin the location on the map so that when users are viewing your property, they can see exactly where it is. Now you may run into a scenario where it is a property that is not yet developed or a future subdivision. In that case, it may not show up on the map, or if it's even brand new, it may not yet be on the map. You can enter the coordinates manually here, utilizing the longitude and latitude as well. Once you have entered all of the information, again, you're going to go next. This will bring you to the property type. So mine is a condo. That is for rent. And here you can click a label. Again, that's just going to kind of catch the reader's eye, whether it's an investment property, whether it's a good deal, or you want it to be one of our featured properties. So I'm going to go ahead and click Hot Offer. Now enter the price. And this is where you're going to want to try to capture as many features that apply to your property It's a quick, easy way to add value to your property, as the users can just scan through and make sure that it meets whatever it is that they're looking for out of your property. When you're done with that, we will move on to the property details, which are very straightforward. One thing to keep in mind is, first of all, leave anything blank that doesn't apply, and also make sure to leave the property ID blank. This is going to be automatically generated once you submit your property. This is going to be your unique property ID. So don't fill this in, but you can fill in all the other applicable squares. And next we will move on to pictures. So the media is where you're going to add any photos of your property that you want the user to see. Also, if you have a virtual tour, you can add it here in the Image 360. Or if you have any promo videos or anything like that, you can go ahead and add the URL for those in here. For the property that I am doing now, I only have photos, so I will go ahead and add those now. Now, when you upload photos, I do recommend numbering them beforehand. It saves you time, but once your photos are loaded, you can change the order by dragging and dropping and moving them around however you like. And you also can select which one you want to be the featured image, which is going to be the image that shows up at the front page of the property. And you can also remove any images if you added too many or anything like that. Now for floor plans, so this really only applies to larger apartment buildings or really anywhere that has different floors. You can have the floor name and the different information, like the image of the floor plan, specific to those units. This doesn't apply for my current situation. So the contact information, this is why it's so important to go ahead and update your profile information before you post any properties. This way we can pull the data directly from there. Or let's say I'm posting a property, but I'm going to have another agent handling the contact. I can go ahead and click other and add the name of who I want to be contacted regarding this property. And finally, this is a private note essentially to yourself, so it's not going to be displayed to the public. They won't see it on the property page, but if you have anything that you need to make note of, any reminders, this is where you can go ahead and take advantage of that. And once that's done, you're just going to go ahead and click Submit Property, and you have now successfully added your first property on our AQRE Home platform. Once it's been added, you can edit it here, you can delete it if you want to re-upload it or if it's been taken. And if you want to see the actual property page, what the other users are going to see when they're searching for properties, you can go ahead and click on it here. And it will bring you to the property page with all of the information that you have put in there so that you can review it and see if it needs editing. And that's it. That's our first property added to our AQRE Home platform.